Hi, this is Mrs. Race, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to do the second close reading of a close reading assignment. The second reading of a close reading is for clarification. And within this reading, you're going to underline the main idea again, so that way you can see if your idea has changed. You're going to look at the parts of speech and the figurative and sensory language to help you get a better understanding for the author's style. You want to underline facts that can be proven and that you may be able to use in your analysis or answering of essential questions. You want to look for bias, language that's biased and any author's bias. And then finally, you want to answer the guiding questions provided either after the text or within the text. And as always, be ready to share your ideas with the class. So let's begin. As you can see, I have the same article that I used for our first close reading, Who Wants to Eliminate Trans Fats in Order to Reduce Heart Disease Risk. I've opened it in my Adobe Acrobat Reader, and I have my tools ready to help me with annotation. As I've read over the article, I realize that I still like my main idea, so I'm not going to make any changes there. As I continue to read the article, I'm looking at the language that's being used. Most of it is very factual, but I do see, like here for heart clogging additives, that is a very sensory, high-level word. So I want to click on my highlighter tool, and I'm going to click on the highlighter tool, and I want to highlight heart clogging additives like that, because that's powerful. That gives you a really strong image. I also see this line, the world is now setting its sights on today's leading killers, particularly heart disease, which kills more people than any other cause in almost every country. So I want to highlight that too, because that's important. Also, don't forget that as you read, you're looking for information that you could use to answer essential questions or to participate in a discussion board, or to even write your own essay about this. And I see that there's something here I can really use. Many manufacturers cut back, and studies have showed trans fat levels in the blood of middle-aged U.S. adults fell nearly 60% by the end of the decade. That's huge. So I want to make sure that I have that circled or highlighted, your choice. At the end of the article, there are 4 questions. They are, how does the article develop the idea that trans fats are dangerous? How do trans fats compare with other kinds of fats? Which of the following sentences from the section legislation may be needed best develops the central idea of the article? And the central idea of the article is developed by. So I want to go through and I want to answer those questions. Take a minute and see if you can answer them as well. You can go ahead and check your answers. For number 1, it's A, by providing evidence from leading scientists. 2, trans fats are shown to be more dangerous than other kinds of fats. Number 3 is letter B. Countries will likely have to use regulation or legislation to get food makers to make the switch, experts said. And 4 is D. Examine the reasonings behind whose call for banning trans fats. Don't forget, if you have questions, you can always ask me during class or shoot me an email. You can also refer back to the infographics or videos that I've provided on the website to help you out. Have a great one.